Hi guys, and welcome back to the Petite Kitchen with me, Yasmin, and fabulous Karma.
Hi.
Your nickname from now on.
Okay.
So today we are gonna finally do the easiest, most delicious, most moist carrot cake recipe for you guys. And the special thing about this recipe is that I've adapted it to work without eggs. And this is a tip a friend of mine gave me. You have to use applesauce to have it as an eggless cake. So stay tuned guys, you're gonna love it. You would need 300 grams of plain flour, and I just measured it, it's actually 2 cups. So I'm gonna try as much as possible to include the recipe in cups for you guys. So that is the flour. We're gonna add to this 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. Actually, Karma, if you add more baking powder, the cake is not gonna grow more, it actually might collapse.
Oh.
So you don't wanna do this. So that is done, and now we're gonna add half a teaspoon of ginger. Actually, I'm gonna sift it just to make sure that it's not clumpy. And we're gonna add 1.5 teaspoons of
Cinnamon.
yes, cinnamon. So that is half, and that is 1 teaspoon. It might feel like it's a lot, but actually you won't feel it. Okay.
It really changes the whole cake.
Yeah. It really does. Boink. So that is here. Okay, and now I'm just gonna give this a nice little stir. So we're gonna use 3/4. So for each egg, you need to replace by 1/4 cup of applesauce. This is 3/4 of delicious applesauce. You can make your own. It's very easy. And then we're gonna add 300 ml of coconut oil. I really love this brand, Earth Goods, so that's what I've used. You can use sunflower oil. And so this is 300 ml. I'm gonna measure it for you. So this is 1/3 and another 1/3. So it's 1 cup and 1 cup and 1/4. We're gonna add to this so I used cane sugar from Earth Goods as well because I have it and I love the brand. You can use you can use white sugar, but if you have coconut sugar you can use it. If you have a light brown sugar you can use it. It all adds a bit of extra flavor. So we had to come here because my extension was not working. I'm just gonna quickly give this a whip. Because there is oil and there is sugar and there is applesauce, and even if you had eggs instead of the applesauce, if you whisk it by the machine, it's going to emulsify it and really mix it well together. You can do it by hand, but you have to beat it really well to have everything nicely mixed and combined together. So you can see it's a very nice beautiful mix. We have 100 grams of walnuts. I really love toasting them a bit, cooling them, and then chopping them, because I feel nuts when they're a bit toasted, they bring out the flavor really comes across. We have here 300 grams of carrots. So this is approximately 1 cup, and we can check together the carrots if you want, just to make sure. You see, it's a very, very, very quick recipe. It's one of the quickest. So next step. Now here we have our oil, our applesauce / eggs, and our sugar. Here we have the plain flour, a teaspoon of baking powder, teaspoon of baking soda, and the spices. We have here 300 grams of carrots, and we have 100 grams of walnuts. What we're gonna do next is just mix the dry and the wet ingredients. On the first day of Ramadan, Karma was fasting and she was craving carrot cake. تتذكري?
Yeah, I really wanted some for iftar.
So she actually baked the whole cake from scratch, and it came out so good. We were honestly so happy. It was the most delicious cake and not طيب. And Karma made it. I didn't have to go into the kitchen.
Yeah.
So it was really okay. Guys, I want to show you now. We don't want to overmix the cake because we want the batter to be really nice and soft. So I'm gonna add the carrots at this stage because I'm gonna have to mix them in, and that will, you know, really allow for a soft batter. Now I have here the 300 grams of carrots, but I'm just gonna measure them in the cup just to tell you, you know. So this is 1 cup. Okay.
It's 300 grams. Then we have to. Then all we can do is we have to convert it to. Oh no, never mind. Never mind.
You can't really convert
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You can Google, by the way, flour and sugar and oil and all of this. It's very easy to find it. So it is actually 3 cups of carrots. I just have to add it to the recipe. So 3 cups of grated carrots. If you're using applesauce, you have to reduce the sugar. It's actually either 300 grams if it's with eggs, or 250 grams if it is with the applesauce. Just reduce the sugar. I forgot the vanilla. Let's forget it. So it's a teaspoon of vanilla.
More than a teaspoon, that's okay.
It's okay. I don't think you can ever have too much vanilla. So guys, كريمة شفتي؟ لأنه we should never overmix flour. So that's why I added the carrots at this stage. Now we have our 2 tins. We have 2 tins that are sprayed with non-stick spray and lined with the beautiful Lakeland papers. The oven is preheated at 170. To the oven. Okay guys, let's see now. The timer went off at 25. They look nice and soft. Okay, the skewer is coming out clean. And that is it. Perfect. Guys, they look absolutely delicious. Look at that. Okay guys, so this took 25 minutes in 2 8-inch tins in the oven at 175. I'm just gonna take them out of the tin so they can cool completely before icing the cakes. Okay, and that's ta-dum. And you just have to wait until they're completely cool before frosting it. Guys, I just wanted to pinpoint something. I think when we do this cake with eggs, it does get a bit of extra volume. But without eggs, with the applesauce substitute, it's just so moist, so delicious. You wouldn't really care about having it a tiny bit more fluffy. Okay, so we're just gonna frost this delicious cake. This is the first layer of frosting. Oops. Earthquake coconut chips, I really love them, and they're lightly toasted, so they add a very nice touch to the cake. And a crunch actually.
Yeah.
And that is it. Here you go guys.